And now we've set up that you can update the pages so that they become more SEO compliant for Google and Bing. So basically what you need to do on each page here, so for example, let's click on the 360 profiling page. You would click on edit, and then once that's loaded, then if you scroll to the bottom of the page here, you see this Yoast SEO here. On here, then it will tell you what it would look like on Google. So it will show that there, you can then edit the snippet if you want, so you can change what it actually says in the grey writing here. You also can see what it looks like when it's on mobile as well. The SEO title automatically creates, so it pops it there. So if you want to modify it, type it in here. And then we have the focus keywords. So obviously you've got your keyword list that you provided for me before. So we can pop in here to say, well, we'll put in medical sales training here. So that will go on there. Once we've put that focus keyword in, the analysis will update to say whether that actually shows. So if your keyword is medical sales training for this, obviously it probably wouldn't be because it's the profiling page. But if it was, then it will say here that actually it doesn't even show within the text. So it shows that you need to add that into your text information at the top. Also then there's just a few other bits that it will talk about. So for example, we're going to take this focus word out for now. But when we take that out here, it says there's no focus words to be done. Then we have the meta description needs to be specified. At the moment, obviously, it does just automatically take that from the page, but it is an advantage to update that to have specific ones for each page. And also it talks about the text containing over 300 words, or minimum of 300 words. Really, each one should be around about 300 words in content. However, obviously, don't just put mumbo jumbo in there just for the sake of it. However, maybe we can put in a link to a contact us page or something like that instead. But I've found that then you can see that, so those are the sort of revisions that you can make to that text on each one. Now, how your current site was set up, let me just, it will show text first. So it will always come through with all this code here. That's just how your previous web designer did it. So what you need to do, you need to click on visual. Can you see that link there? And then it'll be much easier then to edit when you want to here. So you just type all that information. Then once you've edited it, you can then click update. If you would prefer to, I can update the text for you. So if you just wanted to go in, look at what Yoast said, and then come back to me with any changes, that's fine. I can update as well. Another one there, we can just go into readability, and it talks about this gets into real in-depth analysis onto the text there. So it talks about how easy your text is to read. So for example here, I mean, it goes through like 60% of the sentences contain more than 20 words. So it should be more like 25%. Again, obviously that's quite an in-depth detail on there, which you may or may not want to work on. We can also add more keywords. Now, if you did want to start adding more keywords into there, we would need to purchase this SEO system on. It's not the most expensive thing in the world. So if you did want to do it, let me know and I can guide you in the right direction. But for now, I think you've got enough here to be working from. Any questions, just give me a shout. But basically, that's the way to go through. So you go into pages, all pages, and then just basically click each one. The only one that's not going to work very well on is the about page, as the previous web designer developed this as an external page outside of it all. I'm not too sure why, but basically, yes, it's separate to the site. So it's included within the system, but it's all coded instead of actually just being easily to change. One thing I would suggest, can you see here how long it's taking to load? There is some big delays on your site, so I would contact your server host just to see why that is, because sometimes it will run really quickly and other times it will take up to sort of 30 seconds to load. I mean, we talked about that previously as well, but that is something to look at too. But yeah, so basically, anyway, I digress, but back onto here. As you can see, so we can click on the coaching for performance, for example, click on edit. Then this will then take you to that page again. Then sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. On here then, and then you've got the problems, set the focus keywords, maybe it needs some more words in there, etc., etc. Yep. So obviously it's pretty nice that once it's pretty simple to use, but any problems, just give us a shout. Okay, bye.